Back to BYU Sports Nation live from Studio B. We are going to speak with the fabulous Kennedy Eschenberg of 16th-ranked BYU women's volleyball in just a moment. But first, we need to precursor with some volleyball news. BYU, amidst postponements of West Coast Conference games, just announced that they will add a match at Utah Valley on February 4th, 8 Eastern. So the schedules continue to change for everyone, Jason. Get used to this.
Look, you get games in when you can get games in. That's what this is all about.
So, Kennedy, now with us on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. Kennedy, how do you feel about the breaking news? You got a game on the 4th. I hope you're not busy that night.
Yeah, I'm excited. We heard that our other game was postponed, and so the coaches said they were working on scheduling a match, and kind of like what you said, just grateful to be playing and grateful for any game we can play. So I'm excited.
Well, I'm sure you're also grateful to be able to begin the season with 2 sweeps over Portland. It was a very productive couple of days in the Pacific Northwest. First and foremost, congratulations on the 2 victories. How nice was it just to be able to finally play?
Thank you. Yeah, it was so fun. I just felt giddy just because it's been, I don't even know how long, like over a year since we played in our last real game. And it just felt so fun to, first of all, be able to play. And then also to get those wins was awesome. And also there were some tight sets. And so it was cool to see our team really come together and pull those out. And it was really good.
Kennedy, you celebrated as any team should do in Portland by finding Voodoo donuts and posting a team photo. So I have to ask, what was the donut of choice for you after the wins against Portland?
Yeah, our coaches surprised us, and we were so excited. And I chose, it was a hard choice because they all looked so good, but I chose one that had Oreos and peanut butter on it.
Oh, goodness.
And it was a good choice.
I'm starving now. Thank you, Kennedy.
Is there a bad choice there? Because they all look fantastic.
I know. I don't think there is. One of our teammates got like the maple bar with bacon on it. I don't know if I would like that, but I think people like that.
Yeah. So now you'd mentioned how nice it was to play, and after such a long layoff, what has been different, or how has it been different playing this schedule at this time of year when you're not used to playing volleyball?
Yeah, it's different because usually like the men's team is playing right now and we just finished our season. But one thing that has been neat was usually in the winter, it's like a time where you just get to work on your skills. And so last winter we worked on our skills and got a lot better. And then we were able to do that this fall again before we got to play. And so that's just been a really, really good opportunity for our team to get better and be able to practice during that time. And then playing during this time, it's crazy. And it was weird to play Portland back to back. And usually you play them and then a few weeks later you play them again, but it was like play Portland. And then the next night, we're playing them again. But it was good. It was fun.
Well, and not every team, especially in the West Coast Conference, has been able to work out together and practice together and refine those skills together because of program shutdowns and significant COVID protocols, specifically within the state of California. This BYU team, and BYU Football took advantage of this too, Kennedy. They were with each other for a long time. Do you feel like this is an advantage for you against the rest of the West Coast Conference and much of the country?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think it really makes me grateful for all the people that are making it possible, the administration, our coaches, our trainers, because they really have worked hard to make it possible that we can keep practicing and playing. And it's just been a huge advantage to, especially for our team who's got some new players and we're all learning and growing, that we just got to have those extra months to be able to play and practice.
When you look at this team this year, every year, even if a lot of people come back, each team has kind of its own identity. How would you describe this team and this year's version of BYU women's volleyball?
Yeah, one thing I think is so cool about our team is we're pretty balanced and we have a lot of girls that are ready at any time to come in. And I think one thing that's special is I feel like everyone's really hungry and wants to win. And I think that just makes our team super special and super fun to play every game with a team that just wants to win so bad.
Who are some of the players that have caught your eye that maybe fans should pay attention to?
Yeah, that's a hard question because I feel like we have a lot of good players who each fulfill like their role. And but a few that I think are really cool is you can see in this last match versus Portland is Leilani and our freshman Maddie, and we have a middle alley, just everyone. And one thing that was cool about Leilani was in Portland, we had some tight sets and she got back and served some really good serves to help us pull out those sets. And Abby had some good serves. So I just think our team, that's one thing that's so cool about our team is everyone has a role and everyone's just working hard to do their job.
Kennedy, I know that your coaches do a really nice job of helping you focus on the next match at hand or the next set of matches because now you're playing teams back to back. But I can't help but get the impression in conversations with several of your teammates that this team feels like it's capable of something special, not just a conference championship, but making another deep run in the NCAA tournament. Why is that?
Yeah, I think one thing that's super cool is the belief that we have and the belief that our coaches have in us and just that hunger that I talked about. Like, we want to win. And I think one thing that's special about this year is it just helps you put in perspective how grateful we are to play every game and how fun volleyball is and just how special it is to be able to play at this time.
So as you mentioned earlier, normally your season is over now and the men's team's now getting ready to start playing. Your husband obviously is on the men's team. Do you guys even see each other right now? I mean, because you've got your schedule and now he's getting ready for his. What's that dynamic like right now?
Yeah, it's so funny because we were like preparing ourselves. We're like, okay, we're both going to be in season. We're just probably not going to see each other like ever because I practice 12 to 3. He practices 3 to 6. But the past 2 weeks, we've like seen each other so much. And we were talking the other day, we're like, are we doing something wrong? Like, are we? But I think it's because we have online classes. So it's been nice, but we traveled last week and they're going to start traveling. So I think we won't see each other much, but we're prepared for it.
Okay. And we saved the best for last. Right now, who's the better athlete within an amazing power couple?
Oh my, Zach, for sure.
Wow.
Do you really believe that? Because I think you're just being very, very nice about this.
No. Zach is good at everything he does.
Okay.
And he's the better athlete.
Well, we're going to defend you because you just led the team in kills as a middle blocker with 11. So we'll come to your defense, okay, Kennedy?
Thank you. That's help, though.
We appreciate the time as well. Let's give you some karma for your next matches. Right now, that's against Utah Valley.
That's right.
We just announced
on the 4th
before this interview. So best of luck against the Wolverines and moving forward in West Coast Conference play.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You got it. Kennedy Eschenberg on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why, we show how. She's got the karma. She's already really awesome, Jason. Big things are going to happen against Utah Valley.